Young climber conquers Everest, can you believe it? Jordan Romero made history in 2010 by becoming the youngest person to reach the summit of Mount Everest at just 13 years old. This incredible achievement shattered the stereotype that age limits potential and demonstrated that with determination and hard work, anything is possible. Jordan, driven by a passion for adventure and a dream to climb the world's tallest peaks, embarked on this journey with his father and a team of experienced climbers. They faced treacherous weather, altitude sickness, and the daunting challenges of the mountain. But Jordan's spirit remained unbroken. He trained rigorously, honing his skills on other climbs, preparing for the ultimate test. When he finally stood on the summit at 32 feet, he inspired countless others to pursue their dreams, regardless of their age. Jordan's story encourages young people everywhere to believe in themselves and seek out their own challenges. Who knows what mountains you might climb? You might be shocked to learn about the Iraq War. This conflict, which began in 2003, has featured many bold declarations of victory and withdrawal from U.S. leaders, painting a complicated picture of military engagement. Each announcement seemed to signal an end to U.S. involvement, yet the reality on the ground proved much more intricate. As U.S. troops withdrew, the region faced new challenges, including the rise of extremist groups and ongoing political instability. Iraq's rich tapestry of history and cultural diversity adds to this complexity, making it essential for observers to understand the lasting effects of foreign intervention. The struggle for peace continues despite numerous attempts at stability, leaving many to wonder, what will it take for Iraq to achieve lasting peace and security? This situation serves as a reminder of the unpredictability of international relations and the importance of learning from the past. Turns out the truth is that ancient kings had fly troubles. A clever Egyptian king came up with an unusual solution to manage his pesky fly problem. He covered his servants in honey. Imagine being transformed into a human fly trap just to keep the insects away from the royal presence. This peculiar method was intended to redirect the flies, attracting them to the sweet, sticky substance instead of buzzing around the king's head. It's a quirky glimpse into ancient life, showing that even the most powerful couldn't escape the annoyances of nature. While it may seem odd today, this tactic highlighted the lengths to which people would go for comfort in a time without modern solutions. So did honey really work as a fly attractant? Or were these servants just left swatting at flies? This strange yet fascinating story reminds us that the struggles against pests are as old as civilization itself. You won't believe this about Titanic's lifeboats. The Titanic is infamous for its tragic sinking, but what many don't know is the chilling disparity in lifeboat access for passengers. While there were enough lifeboats to accommodate all first-class passengers, third-class passengers faced a frighteningly different reality. Many of them were trapped below deck, unaware of the severity of the situation as the ship began to sink. This shocking inequality points to the social divides of the early 20th century, where wealth determined not just comfort, but survival. The wealthy enjoyed better access to lifeboats and safety, while poorer passengers struggled to escape. Only about 25% of third-class passengers survived the disaster, a brutal reminder of how class can impact rescue efforts in emergencies. Could a different approach have saved more lives? Why exactly does family budgeting work so well? The traditional family budgeting approach often puts the spotlight on the wife managing household finances, while the husband typically receives an allowance for personal expenses like hobbies and meals. This system may sound old-fashioned, but it promotes a sense of financial trust and mutual accountability between partners. By having clear roles, both individuals can better understand their financial landscape. The wife overseeing the budget ensures that essential expenses are covered, while the husband learns to manage his allowance wisely, fostering responsible spending. This dynamic encourages communication about money matters, which is vital for any partnership. Instead of hidden expenses or surprises, couples can openly discuss their needs and goals. So, could this classic method still hold value for modern families trying to navigate finances together? Ever heard of the Mona Lisa theft? In 1911, one of the world's most famous paintings was swiped right from the Louvre in Paris. This audacious heist was carried out by an Italian handyman named Vincenzo Perugia, who believed that the artwork belonged in Italy rather than France. The theft created a massive scandal, with newspapers buzzing about the missing masterpiece. The public was both shocked and fascinated, leading to a surge in interest regarding the painting and its enigmatic smile. For over 2 years, the Mona Lisa was missing, fueling countless rumors and speculation. Art lovers and collectors eagerly followed the story, while the painting's mystery deepened its allure. Eventually, in 1913, Perugia was caught trying to sell the painting in Florence, and it was returned to the Louvre. This intriguing chapter in the Mona Lisa's history not only contributed to its fame, but also highlighted the lengths to which people would go for art. The theft turned a beloved painting into a symbol of intrigue. Could you imagine what it would be like if it was stolen today? Is it really true that easy-bake ovens were dangerous? The easy-bake oven, a beloved toy for kids in the 1960s, was marketed as a delightful way for children to create baked goodies. However, under its charming exterior lay a major safety risk. The oven used an actual light bulb to generate heat, which could reach the scorching temperatures. This meant that little fingers could easily get burned while trying to retrieve their treats. Reports of injuries began surfacing almost immediately, prompting concerned parents to call for recalls. Despite its intent to spark creativity and joy, the Easy Bake Oven became infamous for these dangerous mishaps. Could toys that promise fun actually pose such risks? This situation raised important questions about toy safety and the responsibilities of manufacturers to protect children while they play. As we remember this iconic kitchen gadget, it serves as a reminder to always prioritize safety in play. Did you know Disney recycles animated scenes? This clever practice helps save time and resources during the production of many classic films. Before the digital age, animators often reuse scenes, particularly to manage tight deadlines. For instance, if you take a closer look at Beauty and the Beast and Sleeping Beauty, you'll notice striking similarities in certain animated sequences. Characters morph and expressions change, but the underlying animations remain remarkably alike. This resourceful approach not only sped up the creation process, but also ensured that beloved moments and familiar visuals made their way into multiple stories, delighting audiences over the years. While some viewers might spot the repetitions, they often overlook the artistry involved in reworking these beloved images. Disney's ability to blend nostalgia with innovation demonstrates their creativity and cleverness in filmmaking. What other secrets do they have in their animated vault? Turns out the truth is that Kenya loves jumping dance. This vibrant tradition, known as jumping dance or ontoi, is much more than a display of athleticism. It's a thrilling cultural event deeply rooted in Maasai heritage. During special ceremonies and community gatherings, Maasai men compete to see who can jump the highest, rising gracefully into the air with impressive skill. Clad in their striking shuka, or cloaks, the competitors showcase their colorful attire while leaping skyward, embodying the spirit and resilience of their people. The excitement of the crowd only heightens the intensity of the competition. Individuals earn admiration not only for their remarkable heights, but also for their ability to connect with their community. The performance fosters unity, camaraderie, and a sense of shared identity among the Maasai. As rhythmic chants and claps fill the air, the joy of the moment captures the essence of Maasai life, emphasizing bravery, strength, and the importance of tradition. So next time you think of sports, remember that jumping dance is a beautiful example of how culture, community, and tradition come together in such an exhilarating way. Have you ever seen a forest with mysteries? Romania's Hoia Basu forest is not your typical woodland. Known as one of the oldest and best-preserved forests in Europe, it is an enchanting place that attracts both nature lovers and paranormal enthusiasts. This forest spans over 250 hectares and offers a unique environment filled with diverse flora and fauna. But what truly sets Hoia Basu apart are the strange happenings reported by visitors, including bizarre shapes among the trees and unexplained lights in the sky. Many locals believe that these peculiar phenomena can be traced back to its rich history, which includes ancient rituals and legends tied to the area. With numerous accounts of UFO sightings, the forest has become a hotspot for those intrigued by the unknown. Are you ready to explore this mesmerizing blend of nature and mystery? Why exactly does the Anomalocaris fascinate us today? This incredible predator lived around 500 million years ago during the Cambrian period and is often viewed as a marvel of evolution. Imagine a creature that looks like a bizarre combination of shrimp and squid. Anomalocaris boasted impressive claw-like appendages, which it used to catch its prey, showcasing its efficiency as a hunter. Its circular mouth was equipped with jagged teeth, perfect for tearing into soft-bodied animals that swam in the ancient seas. What's truly fascinating is how this creature had a huge impact on the ecosystem of its time. Being one of the top predators around, Anomalocaris could grow up to 3 feet long, making it a giant among its contemporaries. Though it vanished long ago, its unique features and role in the Cambrian explosion continue to spark curiosity among paleontologists and enthusiasts alike. What can the Anomalocaris teach us about survival and adaptation? Ever seen clever prison tricks like this one? During the infamous Alcatraz escape, prisoners showcased their remarkable creativity by crafting fake heads out of soap, hair, and papier-mâché to fool the guards. This clever ploy not only highlighted their resourcefulness, but also their incredible determination to escape from one of the most notorious prisons in history. Alcatraz, known for its high-security environment and harsh conditions, became the setting for this daring and innovative escape plan. As night fell, inmates placed these lifelike heads in their beds, making it seem like they were asleep while they themselves were meticulously executing their escape. Their strategy involved patience and careful planning as they chipped away at the walls of their cells over months. Ultimately, this bold attempt became legendary, inspiring countless tales and films about prison breaks. It serves as a testament to human ingenuity, proving that when faced with impossible odds, people can come up with some truly fascinating ideas. What other ingenious escape methods might history reveal? Most people don't know this, but how can our nose detect over 1 trillion scents? It's astonishing but true. The human nose is equipped to identify more than 1 trillion different smells, thanks to an intricate network of about 400 unique olfactory receptors. These receptors work in harmony, engaging in fascinating combinations to create a rich tapestry of scent perception. Imagine your nose as a skilled detective. It tirelessly explores the world of aromas around you. This remarkable ability is not merely a party trick. It significantly influences our daily lives. For example, the comforting smell of freshly baked cookies can whisk us back to cherished childhood moments, evoking nostalgia and warmth. Conversely, the ability to detect less pleasant odors, like smoke or spoiled food, acts as a protective mechanism, keeping us alert to potential dangers. Each time we inhale, our brain decodes these olfactory signals, weaving a connection between our senses and emotions. So next time you catch a whiff of your favorite dish or recoil from an unpleasant scent, remember that your nose plays a crucial role in enhancing your experiences and keeping you safe. Did you know lungs can actually float in water? This surprising fact highlights the unique structure of human lungs, which are the only organs capable of buoyancy. Lungs contain millions of tiny balloon-like sacs called alveoli filled with air. This air-filled design not only allows them to float, but also plays a crucial role in breathing. When we inhale, these alveoli expand, taking in oxygen from the air we breathe. Then they release carbon dioxide, a waste product, back into the air when we exhale. The remarkable design of the lungs maximizes their efficiency in oxygen exchange, which is vital for sustaining life. The floating ability can be an intriguing demonstration of how well our bodies are adapted for their functions. This unique characteristic not only showcases the clever design within our biology, but also emphasizes the importance of our lungs in keeping us alive. So the next time you take a deep breath, remember how those balloon-like alveoli are working hard, contributing to the miracle of life. What if I told you tattoos can miscommunicate? In a curious twist of fate, Riley's Chinese back tattoo, meant to express the phrase, "When life gives you lemons, make lemonade," ended up with a humorous mistranslation. Instead of the uplifting message, it reads, "Life brings you when lemons make lemonade," which might confuse anyone trying to read it. This blunder illustrates the complexities of translating idiomatic expressions between languages. What sounds clever in one language can often lose its charm or meaning in another. Riley's tattoo has transformed from a simple piece of art into a hilarious conversation starter, reminding us all how easy it is to make permanent linguistic mistakes. This story serves as a lighthearted lesson about the importance of careful translation, especially when it comes to something as lasting as a tattoo. So, next time you consider getting inked with words from another language, double-check the meaning to avoid a similar fate. Here's a wild fact about glowing tattoos. Imagine wearing a piece of art that not only looks stunning, but also reacts to your body. Tattoos featuring LED lights and biometric sensors are revolutionizing body art. These cutting-edge designs illuminate in the dark and can even change color based on your pulse or body temperature. This means that if you're excited, your tattoo could glow brighter or shift hues if you're feeling chilly. Merging creativity with technology, these tattoos offer a unique way to express yourself while keeping track of your vital signs. Artists and tech enthusiasts alike are fascinated by the possibilities, leading to a new wave of interactive art that literally lights up your skin. As we continue to explore the fusion of technology and traditional art forms, who knows what amazing developments are just around the corner in the world of body art? Prepare to be amazed by athlete dads and daughters. Researchers have proposed an intriguing theory that suggests male athletes, particularly those engaged in high-intensity sports, may be more likely to have daughters. This idea stems from studies indicating that heat stress caused by intense workouts can influence the sex ratio of sperm. When male athletes push their bodies to the limit, their bodies elevate in temperature, which might affect sperm production in a way that favors the creation of female embryos. Isn't it interesting to think that the rigorous training routines of a basketball player or a sprinter could have an impact beyond just their athletic performance? While the science is still evolving, this connection adds a fascinating layer to the discussion about how our environment and lifestyle choices can shape the next generation. Could the intensity of an athlete's pursuit really sway their parenting experience? Let's uncover the truth about parrots' mimicry. Parrots are famous for their ability to mimic sounds, but there's more to this behavior than meets the eye. Parrots use their mimicry not just for fun, but also as an essential part of social communication. This skill helps them maintain flock cohesion in the wild, allowing them to bond with each other through sound. Interestingly, when parrots imitate human speech or other animal noises, they're not truly understanding language in the way we do. Instead, they use these sounds to connect with their human caretakers or fellow animals, creating a unique relationship based on shared sounds. This form of communication showcases their intelligence and adaptability. So next time you hear a parrot talking, remember they're not just mimicking words, they're engaging in a fascinating way that strengthens their social bonds. How cool is that? Discover the joy of Safi Sueda coffee. This might surprise you. Safi Sueda is not just any coffee. It's a sweet, icy delight that showcases the rich coffee culture of its region. Brewed using a traditional drip method, this beverage combines freshly brewed coffee with creamy, sweetened, condensed milk. The result? A refreshing drink that perfectly balances the bold flavors of coffee and the sweetness of milk, making it a popular choice, especially on hot days. Served over ice, Safi Sueda brings a delightful chill to your routine while inviting you to savor each sip. Whether you're enjoying it at a local cafe or making it at home, this coffee is more than just a drink. It's a cultural experience. Have you tried this unique blend yet? Ever wondered about the shortest war ever fought? The Anglo-Zanzibar War holds the record, lasting an astonishingly brief 38 minutes on August 27, 1896. This conflict erupted between the British Empire and the Sultanate of Zanzibar, marking a dramatic moment in history. Tensions rose after the death of Sultan Hamad bin Thawani, who was seen as friendly to British interests. When Sultan Khalid bin Bargash, who opposed British influence, took the throne, the British didn't take long to respond. They issued an ultimatum demanding Khalid step down, and when he refused, the British bombarded the Sultan's palace. With their superior naval firepower, the British quickly gained control, leading to a swift end to the conflict. Imagine a war that concludes before a lunch break ends. The legacy of this minuscule war reminds us just how impactful even the shortest battles can be in shaping history. This might surprise you. Shrek's church inspired a real building. Grundtvig Church in Denmark has a striking design that closely resembles the whimsical church featured in the beloved animated movie Shrek. In the film, Princess Fiona finds herself at the altar, preparing to marry the scheming Lord Farquaad, which cements the church's place in pop culture. The real-life Grundtvig Church showcases a charming blend of Romanesque and Gothic architectural styles, complete with towering spires and intricate details that echo the fairy tale setting of the movie. You might feel like stepping right into the storybook world. Historians suggest that the church's unique look likely resonated with the movie's creators, leading them to draw inspiration from such structures. While the animated church has exaggerated features to fit the film's playful tone, Grundtvig Church stands as a real-life homage to the magic of fairy tales. Could this connection be part of what makes Denmark a fascinating destination for fans of both history and animation? Did you know dogs can inherit money? It might sound surprising, but around 1 million dogs in the United States are named as heirs in their owners' wills. This trend highlights the strong bond between pets and their humans. People are increasingly recognizing that their furry friends deserve financial support even after they pass on. By leaving money or property to their dogs through trusts or wills, pet owners ensure their beloved companions can enjoy a comfortable life filled with food, healthcare, and love. Some pet owners even set up elaborate arrangements for their pets, including special guardians or caretakers. This approach not only reflects affection, but also legal rights, making it possible for dogs to receive funds for their care. As society evolves, we see more people considering their pets as family members, leading to this remarkable development in estate planning. Isn't it heartwarming to think about pets living pampered lives even when their human companions are gone? Here's a wild fact about drunk driving history. It all began way back in the late 19th century when George Smith faced a hefty penalty for being the first person ever convicted of drunk driving in London. In 1897, this unusual incident involved Smith crashing his horse-drawn cab into a building, a crash that led to a 25-shilling fine. This amount was significant at the time, highlighting how society was starting to recognize the dangers posed by impaired driving. As automobiles began to emerge, the issue of drunk driving became even more critical, leading to stricter laws and public awareness campaigns over the decades. Today, organizations work tirelessly to prevent drunk driving and save lives. But it's interesting to think that these efforts have historical roots tracing back more than a century. What do you think about the evolution of these laws? Can you imagine wearing 173 t-shirts at once? Ted Hennon made headlines by achieving this outrageous fashion feat, setting a strange world record that weighs over 110 pounds. Picture that for a moment. A massive pile of colorful cotton shirts, stacked one on top of the other, creating a bubble of fabric around him. This extraordinary challenge wasn't just a quirky idea, it required a team to help him put on all those shirts and move around. The bulk of the fabric made it tough for him to walk without assistance, turning a simple act of dressing into a team effort. Ted's remarkable record shows not only his creativity, but also the lengths people will go to for fun challenges. So what inspires someone to undertake such a wild challenge? Maybe it's the thrill of pushing their limits, or simply the joy of making people smile. Whatever the reason, Ted Hennon has certainly left a colorful mark on the world of record breaking. Believe it or not, GPS has a hefty price tag. Every day, the global positioning system, known as GPS, helps millions navigate the world, pinpoint their locations, and find the fastest routes. But while it's free for users like you and me, operating this intricate satellite network comes with a stunning cost of about $2 million daily. This funding isn't magic. It primarily comes from American taxpayers. This expense covers everything from maintaining the satellites in space to updating the technology that keeps our devices connected and accurate. With a network of at least 31 satellites orbiting Earth, GPS has become essential not just for driving, but also for aviation, shipping, and even emergency services. The true value of this powerful tool goes beyond convenience. It supports safety and efficiency in various industries. So the next time you're using GPS to navigate a new city or find a restaurant, remember that taxpayers are making it all possible. Isn't it fascinating how technology impacts our daily lives and is funded by public resources? Why exactly do flowers matter for the environment? Flowers are more than just beautiful blooms. They play a crucial role in ecological health. These vibrant plants aren't only here to brighten our gardens and parks, they also help us combat environmental issues like pollution. When flowers blossom, they create habitats for various insects, especially bees, which are essential for pollination. This process supports food production and increases plant biodiversity, making ecosystems more resilient. Additionally, some flowers can help filter pollutants from the air and soil, improving overall environmental quality. By absorbing harmful chemicals, they protect not just themselves, but also the animals and humans who rely on clean surroundings. So the next time you see a flower, remember it's not just there for decoration. It's a vital player in our fight against environmental challenges. How can we further support these unsung heroes? Surprisingly, it's a fact that luxury brands destroy unsold items. Companies like Louis Vuitton and Chanel are known for this shocking practice. Each year, these fashion giants choose to destroy millions of dollars worth of unsold products instead of donating or selling them at a discount. Why do they do this? The answer lies in maintaining their exclusivity and brand value. For them, every unsold handbag or dress represents a potential threat to the luxurious image they've nurtured. This controversial tactic raises eyebrows and sparks conversations about sustainability and ethics in fashion. Consumers increasingly demand transparency and responsibility from brands, pushing for changes. While some luxury labels have started initiatives to address waste, like recycling materials or creating sustainable collections, many still cling to this tradition. Can the fashion industry find a balance between prestige and sustainability, or will these practices continue to taint its reputation? Why exactly does a jetpack cost $400,000? Jetpacks, those thrilling devices that promise personal flight, have indeed captured our imaginations, but their practicality is still a work in progress. Originally developed for rescue missions and exciting exhibitions, these futuristic machines usually offer a flight time of just 5 to 10 minutes. This short duration is mainly due to their limited fuel capacity, which means they can't stay airborne for long. Along with their brief flight capability, the hefty price tag of around $400,000 greatly limits their everyday use, like making deliveries or helping with traffic jams. While companies are continually working to improve their technology, factors such as safety, ease of use, and fuel efficiency pose significant challenges. Thus, for now, jetpacks remain more of a cool idea than a common tool. Are we ready to see them fly into the mainstream? Have you ever wondered why honey never freezes? The secret lies in its unique composition. Honey contains very low water content, usually about 17%, which helps it resist freezing even at temperatures below 0 degrees Celsius. Its high concentration of natural sugars, like fructose and glucose, also plays a significant role. These sugars create a kind of syrupy environment that makes it hard for ice crystals to form. As a result, honey can stay liquid even when the outside world is freezing. This inherent characteristic means that honey is not only a tasty treat, but also a super stable food that can last for years without spoiling. Archaeologists have even found pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are over 3,000 years old and still perfectly edible. So next time you drizzle honey on your toast, remember its natural magic that keeps it from freezing. What saved the iconic cathedral from destruction? In the 19th century, a stunning cathedral faced the terrifying threat of demolition due to years of neglect. Fortunately, thanks to Sir Benjamin Lee Guinness, the heir to the Guinness Brewery, this historic building was lovingly restored in the 1800s. Guinness recognized the cathedral's cultural worth and took action to preserve this gem for future generations. Today, visitors to the cathedral can explore a modern visitor center and museum that tell the fascinating story of Ireland's rich history. Walking through its awe-inspiring architecture, one can feel the echoes of time and heritage that shaped the nation. The cathedral now stands not only as a place of worship, but also as a vibrant cultural heritage site that attracts people from all over the world. Its restoration reflects the importance of valuing and protecting our historical landmarks. So whether you're a history buff or just curious about Ireland's past, this cathedral offers a glimpse into the nation's soul. Can you believe a bridge made of water? Each year in the Netherlands, a unique event takes place that tests the skills of participants on tandem bicycles. Competitors must navigate a narrow floating bridge that spans over water, making balance and teamwork essential. This thrilling ride is not just a test of athletic ability, it also brings together families, friends, and spectators who cheer on the teams, sharing in the excitement and camaraderie that fills the air. Riding a tandem bike requires coordination between two riders, and when you're on a precarious bridge, those skills are put to the ultimate challenge. Imagine the concentration needed to stay upright while crossing a bridge that floats. The event showcases the incredible spirit of the Dutch people, highlighting their love for fun and community. With laughter echoing around them, participants of all ages enjoy a day filled with competition, joy, and sometimes friendly rivalry. It's a sight to behold, bikes swaying gently as they conquer the challenge of riding across water together. What will they come up with next? Did you hear about Oumuamua's mysterious journey through space? In 2018, astronomers detected an unusual object, which they later named Oumuamua. This shape-shifting visitor made headlines for its extraordinary characteristics, zipping through our solar system at an incredible speed of over 196,000 miles per hour. Scientists initially thought it might be a comet or an asteroid, but its unusual cigar-like shape and rapid trajectory set it apart from anything we had seen before. The intrigue deepened when a few experts suggested it might even be a probe from an alien civilization. Though this idea sparked excitement and debate, many scientists remained skeptical, attributing its strange behavior to natural phenomena. Oumuamua's name, meaning scout in Hawaiian, hints at its role as a messenger from the stars, a traveler from another solar system. While it sped off beyond our gaze, this enigmatic object left us with more questions than answers. What secrets do the cosmos hold, and are we truly alone in the universe? What if I told you peaches can recognize themselves? Recent studies have shown that these juicy fruits actually possess a form of self-awareness by passing the mirror test. This fascinating experiment checks if an animal, or in this case, a peach, can identify itself in a reflection rather than mistaking it for another object. While we usually associate this kind of intelligence with elephants and certain primates, peaches surprisingly show similar characteristics. When they were assessed, they demonstrated an ability to recognize their own reflection, which suggests that self-awareness may not be limited to the animal kingdom alone. This discovery could change how we view plant intelligence and provoke questions about the cognitive abilities of other fruits. Who knew that something as delightful as a peach could surprise us in such an extraordinary way? Here's a wild fact about eating challenges. In 1983, a 23-year-old woman from the UK attempted an extraordinary feat, consuming a staggering 19 pounds of food in just 4 hours. This jaw-dropping meal still holds the record for the largest amount of food eaten in a single sitting. Imagine plates piled high with massive portions of everything from meats to desserts. Tragically, this extreme eating challenge had dire consequences, leading to her untimely death. It brings to light the risks associated with such overwhelming culinary endeavors. While competitive eaters often push their limits for fun or glory, this story serves as a reminder that our bodies can only handle so much at a time. Eating contests may be captivating to watch, but they can be dangerous if not approached carefully. Are we pushing the boundaries of our health for the sake of food challenges? Did you know the 428 Cobra jet was an accident? In the late 1960s, Ford engineers set out to design a standard 390 cubic inch V8 engine for their impressive lineup of muscle cars. However, a surprising manufacturing mix-up changed everything, resulting in the creation of the 428 Cobra Jet, a powerful engine that would cement its status in automotive history. This hefty engine boasted enhanced horsepower and torque, allowing cars equipped with it to dominate drag racing tracks across America. Car enthusiasts soon recognized the 428 Cobra Jet as a game-changer, making it a highly sought-after engine for speed and performance. What's fascinating is that what started as an unplanned mistake turned into one of Ford's most iconic engines, proving that sometimes accidents can lead to greatness. The legacy of the 428 Cobra Jet continues to inspire car lovers and collectors even today. Is it really true that kangaroos start at the top? Newborn kangaroos have an incredible start to life, emerging from their mother's pouch in a position that makes descending almost a daring adventure. These tiny joeys, measuring just about an inch at birth, must quickly learn to adapt as they navigate the steep terrains of their Australian home. Instinct plays a vital role in their survival. Their natural behaviors guide them through the challenges of rocky slopes and uneven ground, helping them to bond with their mothers while exploring their environment. As they grow stronger, these young kangaroos begin to hop around, developing coordination and strength essential for their future life in the wild. This incredible journey not only showcases their resilience, but also highlights the fascinating ways animals adapt to their habitats. How do you think those little ones learn such skills so quickly? You won't believe this about Vincent van Gogh. He was so dedicated to his art that he placed candles in his hat just to paint at night. Van Gogh struggled with mental health throughout his life, but painting was his escape, a way to express his feelings and see the world through his unique perspective. His vibrant colors and expressiveness capture emotions like few others can. Interestingly, he often dashed around, even on foot, chasing after ideas and inspiration. You could find him wandering the streets, searching for the perfect scene to capture with his brush. While he poured his heart into his masterpieces, he famously never signed them, perhaps believing that the art should speak for itself. His unconventional methods and relentless pursuit of beauty make him one of the most intriguing artists in history. Isn't it fascinating how much passion he had for his craft? Ever thought about why Lilith left Eden? In Jewish folklore, Lilith represents a strong spirit who chose her own path rather than remaining in the traditional role expected of her in the Garden of Eden. According to the tales, she refused to be subservient to Adam, the first man, rejecting the idea of being a mere helper. This decision marks her as a symbol of independence and rebellion, standing up for her beliefs and desires. Lilith's story challenges the norms of her time and invites discussions about gender roles and freedom. Over centuries, she's been interpreted in various ways, embodying both dark and light aspects, from a demonized figure to a feminist icon. Her legacy continues to inspire literature, art, and modern discussions about equality, making her a fascinating subject in both history and contemporary culture. What do you think about her choice to leave? Did you know that prosthetic limbs can feel real? Some individuals have achieved incredible control over their prosthetics by training their brains to recognize these artificial limbs as if they were their own. This remarkable ability enables them to perform everyday tasks with astonishing dexterity, from buttoning a shirt to typing on a keyboard. By engaging in specialized training programs, these users practice movements that help their brain connect with the prosthetic, leading to a more natural feeling and smoother operation. This integration transforms their experience, allowing them to navigate daily life with ease and confidence. Imagine having a limb that feels like a part of you, even if it's not biological. Such advancements not only enhance physical capabilities, but also significantly boost mental well-being, as users regain a sense of normalcy and independence. Isn't it amazing how technology can bridge the gap between loss and life? Can you believe snakes use their tongues for sensing? Snakes have a unique way of experiencing the world around them. Instead of relying on traditional senses like taste or smell, they use their tongues to collect chemical particles from the air. When a snake flicks its tongue, it picks up tiny molecules and then brings them back into its mouth. Here, a special organ called the Jacobson's organ processes these scents, giving the snake a rich understanding of its environment. This method helps them locate prey, identify danger, and even find potential mates. So while we might rely on our noses to catch a whiff of something delicious, snakes have evolved this fascinating trick, allowing them to taste their surroundings in a completely different way. Imagine being able to uncover hidden treasures in the air just by sticking out your tongue. Alaska's Blue Lake, nature's crystal clear gem. There's a stunning spot in Alaska that many people overlook. Blue Lake, famous for its unbelievably clear waters. This lake is so transparent that you can see as deep as 98 feet. What makes it so pure? The secret lies in the lack of aquatic life. Without fish or plants to stir up sediment, the water remains pristine, giving it that breathtaking clarity. But this gorgeous natural wonder comes with a catch. Swimming is strictly prohibited. This rule is in place to protect the delicate ecosystem that allows the lake to thrive. Visitors can witness the beauty from the shore, perhaps taking a hike around its breathtaking perimeter. Picture tall trees framing the lake's edge and the shimmering blue depths inviting you to just dip in. Yet knowing that keeping its waters uncontaminated means respecting its rules. So next time you think of Alaska, remember Blue Lake, a sparkling jewel that remains untouched and full of natural wonder. What other secrets might this stunning lake be hiding? Why exactly does battery life matter for fast charging? In our fast-paced world, a phone that charges in just 1 minute seems like a dream come true. But what if it only lasts for an hour? This situation is similar to a caffeinated sprinter speeding ahead before crashing. Scientists are working on aluminum batteries to solve this energy dilemma, hoping to achieve quick charging times without sacrificing longevity. Aluminum batteries hold promise because they can potentially charge faster and be more environmentally friendly than traditional lithium-ion batteries. However, creating a battery that balances rapid energy delivery with a long lifespan remains a challenge. If scientists crack this code, not only could our gadgets run longer on a single charge, but they would also minimize our reliance on continual charging throughout the day. Is it possible to have the best of both worlds in battery technology? Believe it or not, Harley Quinn started as a sidekick. This vibrant character first burst onto screens in the 1992 Batman animated series as Harley King, where she was introduced as a playful and charming companion to the Joker. Created by writer Paul Dini and artist Bruce Timm, Harley quickly captured fans' hearts with her quirky personality and distinctive jester costume. Over time, she became so popular that DC Comics decided to incorporate her into the comic book universe. This marked the beginning of Harley's evolution from a mere sidekick to an iconic anti-heroine who often challenges traditional gender roles. In various media, comics, movies, and even video games, Harley showcases her complexity, embodying both mischief and empathy. Today, she stands as a symbol of empowerment and rebellion, resonating with fans across generations. Isn't it fascinating how a character can evolve so dramatically? Believe it or not, you can make Gatorade at home. With just a simple process, you can create a refreshing and hydrating drink right in your kitchen. All you need is some Kool-Aid and a pinch of salt. This homemade alternative offers a way to replenish electrolytes, which are crucial for staying hydrated, especially during sports and physical activities. While it may not taste exactly like the Gatorade you buy at the store, this DIY version is a budget-friendly option that provides the same essential benefits. For athletes or anyone spending time in the sun, this drink can help prevent dehydration by restoring lost fluids. Just mix a glass of your favorite Kool-Aid flavor with water and add a small amount of salt. About a quarter teaspoon should do. So the next time you're sweating it out in the heat or after a workout, why not whip up a batch of this easy homemade Gatorade? It's a fun and practical solution. Did you know about the parachute tragedy at the Eiffel Tower? On February 4th, 1912, Franz Reichelt, a passionate tailor and inventive spirit, decided to take a leap of faith. Literally, he crafted a homemade parachute, convinced it would work perfectly. To prove his invention, he climbed to the top of the iconic Eiffel Tower, an impressive backdrop for his daring stunt. Thousands of spectators gathered below, excited and curious about the outcome. However, the moment Reichelt leaped was met with horror, as his parachute failed to deploy, resulting in a tragic fall that ended his life. Despite this heartbreaking event, Reichelt's story is one of bravery and relentless ambition in the world of aviation. His daring attempt resonates with many who dream of flying, reminding us that innovation often comes with risks. Today, he serves as a symbol of the bold spirit that fuels the quest for new technology. Reichelt's leap may have ended in tragedy, but it sparked conversations about safety and design in parachute construction, shaping the future of aviation. Did you know about the fashionable feline supermodels? This is highlighted in the book Fashion Cats, a delightful 160-page tribute by Takako Iwasa, Japan's top cat tailor. Iwasa brilliantly showcases supermodel cats Prin and Kotaro, who strut their stuff in a variety of stylish outfits that would impress any fashionista. Each page of this fun coffee table book is filled with vibrant photographs that not only celebrate the unique personalities of these adorable cats, but also bring a quirky twist to the world of fashion. Cat lovers and fashion enthusiasts alike are sure to be enchanted by the combination of elegance and playfulness. The stunning images capture the charming essence of these feline superstars, making it a perfect gift or addition for anyone who adores cats or creativity. Whether you're flipping through it during a cozy afternoon or showcasing it at a gathering, Fashion Cats promises to spark joy and conversations. So why not add a little feline flair to your life with this unique book? Did you know that the first electric car debuted in the 1880s? This groundbreaking innovation paved the way for a cleaner transportation future. In 1832, Scottish inventor Robert Anderson created an early electric vehicle, but it wasn't until the late 19th century that a practical version emerged. In the 1880s, an inventor named Gustave Trouvé built a functional electric tricycle, which showcased the potential of electric power. These early electric cars were quite different from the gas guzzlers that dominated the roads for decades. They were quiet, simple to operate, and helped spark the imaginations of inventors everywhere. Although electric vehicles took a back seat during the rise of gasoline engines, the seeds planted by these pioneers eventually led to the electric cars we see today. As we strive for greener alternatives, we can appreciate the vision and creativity of those early innovators who dreamt of driving on electric power. What if I told you Brazil is massive? Brazil, the largest country in South America, stretches over a jaw-dropping 8.5 million square kilometers. This makes it the fifth largest country in the entire world. If you were to travel around Brazil, you'd find that it shares borders with every South American nation, except for Chile and Ecuador. But it's not just about size. Much of Brazil is a stunning display of nature's beauty, especially the Amazon rainforest. This incredible wilderness is not only vast, but also teeming with life, hosting countless plant and animal species found nowhere else on Earth. Imagine standing in the heart of the Amazon, surrounded by towering trees and the sounds of exotic wildlife. Brazil stands out not only for its size, but for its rich biodiversity and vibrant culture. What adventures might be waiting in this wild, enchanting land? Can you imagine that 48 states had equal power? By the end of the 1950s, each of the 48 states in the United States was represented by 2 senators, creating a collective of 96 senators in Washington, D.C. This system ensures that every state, regardless of its size or population, has a voice in the legislative process, which is a cornerstone of American democracy. The Senate was designed to balance the interests of smaller states against larger ones, fostering compromise and cooperation. Each senator serves a 6-year term, providing stability and continuity in governance. This unique setup has led to interesting dynamics in lawmaking, where each senator represents their state's needs while also considering national interests. Even today, the structure influences political strategies and campaigning. The representation of 48 states by 96 senators shaped U.S. policies in various ways, from civil rights to economic issues. Can you see how this framework still impacts America today? Is it really true that rings of power cost over $1 billion? Yes, it's mind-blowing. Amazon has poured more than $1 billion into creating The Lord of the Rings of Power, making it the most expensive television show ever. This staggering budget includes a jaw-dropping $250 million just to secure the rights to J.R. Tolkien's beloved story. With such immense investment, you can expect epic storytelling, stunning visuals, and a cast that brings Middle-earth to life in a brand new way. Amazon aims to capture fans' hearts and attract new viewers alike by diving into the rich lore of Tolkien's universe, showcasing events thousands of years before the action of the original trilogy. As the excitement builds for the show's release, audiences are left wondering if the fancy price tag will match the blockbuster experience they expect. What do you think? Did you know Ashrita Foreman set world records? This might surprise you. Ashrita Foreman is a remarkable individual who holds the Guinness World Record for the most records ever achieved, boasting over 600 unique accomplishments. Among his incredible feats, one of the standout records is for collecting the most eggs without breaking them. Imagine carefully balancing and handling hundreds of eggs, all while ensuring not a single one cracks. Foreman's dedication and creativity show just how far determination can take you. His record-setting journey showcases not only his extraordinary talents, but also how anyone can pursue wild dreams. Every record he sets inspires countless others to push their limits and think outside the box. So, who knows? Your passion could lead you to create your own record-breaking moment. What amazing records do you think could be next? Here's a wild fact about Vatican City. Nestled right within Italy, Vatican City is actually the world's smallest independent country, covering just about 44 hectares. This unique setup creates a fascinating geographical scenario. It's like a real-life Russian nesting doll. While Vatican City boasts its own governance, postal system, and even a unique set of laws, right in its heart lies St. Peter's Basilica, a magnificent church that is officially part of Italy. The basilica attracts millions of visitors each year, making it a significant cultural hub. Not only does Vatican City house the Pope, the spiritual leader of millions of Catholics worldwide, but it also showcases incredible art and architecture, including Michelangelo's famous Sistine Chapel ceiling. With a population that hovers around 800, it's a tiny place that plays a huge role in global history and religion. Can you imagine living in such a small, yet powerful country? Can you imagine sharks being immune to cancer? This myth is more prevalent than you might think. While sharks do have remarkable biology and strong immune systems, they are not invulnerable to cancer. The belief that these ancient creatures never get cancer likely gained traction thanks to marketing tactics, promoting shark cartilage as a potential cancer cure. These claims are not backed by scientific research, making them misleading at best. Sharks have been swimming the oceans for over 400 million years, but they can still develop tumors just like other animals. The real science shows that instead of being superpowered beings free from disease, sharks are just like us in many ways. Understanding the truth about sharks can help us appreciate their role in the ecosystem and the importance of conserving their populations, rather than chasing myths that can harm their survival. So why do people continue to promote these misleading ideas? Ever thought about why teens believe in Sherlock Holmes? In 2008, a fascinating survey found that 58% of British teenagers believed the legendary detective was a real person. This statistic might sound surprising, especially when you consider that only 20% thought Winston Churchill, one of Britain's most famous leaders, was real. This reveals an interesting twist in how young people perceive history and fiction. It seems that the allure of characters like Sherlock Holmes, created by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, captivates the imagination more than actual historical figures. Perhaps it's the thrilling adventures and clever deductions that make Holmes feel more relatable or engaging. Meanwhile, Churchill's complex political legacy doesn't resonate as easily with younger generations. This disparity raises questions about how we learn and connect with history. Are fictional figures sometimes more memorable than real ones? What does this tell us about education and storytelling in today's world? Prepare to be amazed by sleep deprivation facts. The longest recorded period without sleep is an astonishing 11 days, a feat achieved by a man named Randy Gardner in 1964. During this extreme experiment, Gardner experienced severe consequences, including hallucinations and noticeable cognitive impairment. His brain struggled to function, leading to odd behavior and a foggy memory. The effects of such a long period without sleep can be alarming. After only a few days, most people might start to see things that aren't there and feel confused about their surroundings. Sleep is essential for our bodies and minds, as it helps restore energy and processes information. Experts recommend 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night for optimal health. Gardner's case is a reminder of how vital restful nights are. Can you imagine staying awake for more than a week? Did you know sharks can smell blood from miles away? Sharks possess an incredible sense of smell, making them one of the ocean's top predators. They can detect even the faintest scents in the water by using their highly developed nostrils, which are specially designed to measure the timing differences in scent molecules reaching each nostril. This unique ability allows them to determine the direction from which the smell is coming. Among the shark species, hammerhead sharks stand out with their distinctive head shape, which provides an even greater advantage for tracking scents. Their wide-set eyes and spaced-out nostrils increase their ability to pinpoint and follow the trail of odors more accurately. This extraordinary adaptation helps hammerheads locate prey, navigate their environment, and survive in the wild. How amazing is it that such effective hunters thrive beneath the waves? What if I told you about your amazing tongue? It's not just a muscle, it's a powerhouse of flexibility and activity. Your tongue is made up of 8 different muscles that come together to help you speak, swallow, and even savor delicious flavors. Many people believe that certain parts of the tongue only taste specific flavors, like sweetness at the tip or bitterness at the back. However, this common myth has been scientifically debunked. In reality, all areas of your tongue can detect each of the 5 basic tastes: sweet, sour, salty, bitter, and umami. This means every bite of food you take is a symphony of flavors, resulting from the incredible cooperation of your tongue's muscles. Next time you enjoy a meal, remember just how versatile your tongue really is. It's doing a lot of hard work to give you that tasty experience. Did you know giant anteaters have long tongues? These fascinating creatures can reach nearly 6 feet in length, but their mouths are surprisingly narrow, only about an inch wide. This unique design is perfect for their diet of insects, especially ants and termites. Giant anteaters have long, sticky tongues that can extend up to 2 feet. They flick their tongues in and out rapidly, capturing hundreds of insects in just one feeding session. It's a remarkable sight to observe in the wild. Their specialized mouths and tongues help them thrive in their habitats, which include grasslands and forests across Central and South America. Despite their size, giant anteaters are mostly solitary and hold an important role in their ecosystem by helping control insect populations. So the next time you think about how animals eat, remember the giant anteater and its incredible tongue. Who wouldn't find that amazing? Let's uncover the truth about Germany's wooden money. After World War I, Germany faced severe cash shortages, leading a town to introduce an innovative solution called Notgeld, or wooden money. This creative currency aimed to keep the economy afloat during tough times when traditional coins were scarce. Townspeople could use these wooden tokens for everyday transactions, supporting local businesses and trade. However, the solution quickly hit a snag. Termite infestations threatened the integrity of this unique money. As these pesky pests feasted on the wooden currency, the town realized it couldn't rely on Notgeld for long. Despite its short-lived existence, the story of this wooden money reflects the struggles communities face to adapt during economic turmoil. It's a fascinating glimpse into how creativity and necessity sometimes collide in unexpected ways. Could wooden currency make a comeback in our digital age? Hard to believe, but North America produces over 50% of Earth's oxygen. This incredible feat is mainly due to tiny microscopic organisms that thrive in its diverse ecosystems, including oceans, lakes, and forests. Phytoplankton, a type of microscopic algae, plays a major role in this oxygen production. These tiny plants absorb sunlight during photosynthesis, converting carbon dioxide and water into oxygen and energy. In fact, these organisms are responsible for nearly half of the total oxygen generated globally. Additionally, North American forests, filled with towering trees like oaks and pines, also contribute significantly by releasing oxygen as they grow. This vital process not only supports wildlife, but helps regulate the planet's climate. So the next time you take a deep breath, remember that many of those oxygen molecules could be coming from North America's rich ecosystems. Here's something incredible about the molcajete. This traditional Mexican utensil, made from volcanic rock, has been a kitchen staple for centuries. What makes the molcajete unique is its porous texture, which not only helps in grinding ingredients, but also enhances their flavors. When you use it to prepare salsas or other sauces, the molcajete allows chilies, spices, and herbs to release their essential oils and aromas, making your dishes taste even better. Often used alongside a tegelot, a pestle-like tool, this pairing allows for effective grinding and mixing. The process of making sauces in a molcajete is not just about cooking, it's a cultural experience that connects you to the rich culinary history of Mexico. Whether you're sauteing fresh ingredients or creating traditional guacamole, the molcajete brings a touch of authenticity to your cooking. Plus, because of the natural stone material, it's quite durable and can last a lifetime with proper care. Have you ever tried using one in your kitchen? Have you ever wondered why pine forests are special? Walking through a pine forest might do more than just offer a peaceful escape. It can actually improve your lung health. This is thanks to a natural compound called apinein, which is found in the air around pine trees. Apinein acts as a bronchodilator, helping to open up your airways and support easier breathing. It also has strong anti-inflammatory properties that can reduce irritation in your lungs. This means that taking a stroll among the tall pines can benefit everyone, especially those with respiratory issues. The fresh, crisp air infused with these magical molecules can not only boost your mood, but also enhance your overall well-being. So next time you're near a forest of majestic pines, take a deep breath and enjoy the health perks that come with it. Who knew a simple walk could be so good for you? Hard to believe, but Philly-80 insects look just like leaves. This fascinating creature, more commonly known as the leaf insect, has evolved such an impressive camouflage that it can trick both predators and humans alike. Found in the lush forests of Southeast Asia, the Philly-80 takes on a shape and color remarkably similar to that of real leaves. Its body is flat, with intricate green and brown patterns that resemble the veins and textures of foliage. This clever disguise allows it to blend seamlessly into its surroundings, making it nearly invisible to birds and other hungry animals. When threatened, it often remains motionless, enhancing its disguise even further. The Philly-80's ability to mimic leaves is a stunning example of nature's creativity and adaptation, showcasing how species evolve to survive in their environments. So next time you see a leaf, think about whether it might have a secret insect hiding in plain sight. Prepare to be amazed by ancient beeswax uses. Beeswax has a fascinating past that stretches back to ancient civilizations. In fact, the ancient Romans crafted earplugs from beeswax to shield their ears during tumultuous sea battles. These clever warriors knew how crucial it was to protect their hearing from the deafening sounds of chaos around them. But that's not all. Beeswax was also used as a preservative for corpses, showcasing its remarkable ability to seal and protect. This natural substance was valued for its antimicrobial properties, which helped keep bodies in better condition for longer periods, illustrating just how resourceful our ancestors were. Its versatility didn't go unnoticed, as people adapted it for various practical uses, from art to medicine. With such a rich history, it makes you wonder what other surprising applications beeswax might have had throughout the ages, doesn't it? Did you know how horse foals are born? When a mare, or mother horse, is ready to give birth, she often does so while standing. This unique approach ensures that the newborn foal arrives safely onto the ground. The foal is born with its front legs and head leading the way, which helps it land gently, minimizing the risk of injury. This instinctive birthing posture also allows the mare to remain alert to potential threats in her environment, protecting her vulnerable new baby. The foal is usually on its feet within just a few minutes, ready to take its first steps and start bonding with its mother. This remarkable process not only showcases the beauty of nature, but also highlights how horses have adapted to their surroundings. Isn't it fascinating how such incredible creatures have evolved to make their entry into the world as smooth as possible? Did you know Japan launched the first cell network in 1979? This groundbreaking innovation changed how we communicate forever. Before this, the world relied mainly on landline telephones, which limited mobility. Japan's NTT, Nippon Telegraph and Telephone, developed the first commercial cellular network, allowing people to make calls while on the go. The system was called the 1G network, and it enabled users to connect through analog signals. This meant that instead of being tethered to a wall, you could chat and travel freely. The technology was revolutionary, paving the way for the mobile phones we use today. As the years went by, advancements in technology transformed these analog systems into digital ones, leading to faster, more reliable connections. Today, we're so accustomed to having instant communication at our fingertips, it's hard to imagine a time when that wasn't possible. The 1G network in Japan sparked a global cell phone revolution. Thankfully, we can now share moments with friends and family no matter where we are. Hard to believe, but tardigrades can survive anything. These tiny creatures, often called water bears, are fascinatingly resilient. Measuring just 0.02 inches long, tardigrades can withstand temperatures that would instantly freeze or boil most living things. Imagine surviving in temperatures as low as 458 degrees Fahrenheit or scorching as high as 302 degrees Fahrenheit. They achieve this superpower by entering a state called cryptobiosis, where their metabolism stops, and they can essentially pause life. This incredible survival tactic allows them to endure extreme environments like deep-sea trenches, Arctic ice, and even the vacuum of space. Scientists are studying these remarkable creatures not just out of curiosity, but also to understand how they can inform fields like medicine or even space exploration. So next time you think about resilience, remember these microscopic marvels. What other secrets do they hold? Did you know that European bison nearly disappeared? These magnificent creatures, standing up to 2 meters or 6.5 feet tall, are the largest wild animals in Europe. Once roaming the forests and grasslands, their population plummeted due to hunting and habitat loss, leading to the last truly wild Caucasian bison disappearing in 1927. Thankfully, dedicated conservation efforts have helped revive the European bison, bringing it back from the brink of extinction. Today, conservationists work tirelessly to protect these animals in reserves across Europe, allowing them to thrive once again in the wild. By focusing on habitat restoration and monitoring their populations, we can ensure that future generations will have the chance to see these majestic creatures. Wouldn't it be amazing if we could continue to watch their numbers grow? Hard to believe, but cutscenes can be 71 minutes long. In the world of gaming, one scene stands out for its incredible length. The epilogue cutscene in Metal Gear Solid 4, which holds the record for the longest cutscene in gaming history at a whopping 71 minutes. This cinematic experience offers players an in-depth conclusion to the game's complex story, filled with drama and emotional weight. As players dive into these lengthy narratives, they often find themselves glued to the screen, experiencing a blend of gameplay and film. For comparison, the second longest cutscene, found in Star Ocean: The Last Hope, is a mere 46 minutes long. These extended sequences challenge the traditional idea of video games as solely interactive fun, showcasing how storytelling in gaming has evolved into a powerful art form. Do you think these long cutscenes enhance the gaming experience, or are they just too much? Let's uncover the truth about the deadliest earthquake. In the 1500s, a catastrophic earthquake struck China, leaving a devastating mark on history. This disaster, which occurred in the year 1556, is recorded as the deadliest earthquake ever, claiming nearly 1 million lives. Imagine a quake so powerful that it could rattle entire cities and bring down buildings in an instant. The region of Shaanxi was particularly affected, where many people lived in caves carved into soft, low-S cliffs. When the earthquake hit, these homes collapsed, leading to unimaginable tragedy. This seismic event not only resulted in immense loss of life, but also transformed how societies viewed natural disasters, highlighting their potential for destruction. People began to understand the importance of preparedness and the need for better building practices. The legacy of this earthquake still resonates today as scientists study it to improve safety measures against such natural disasters. How can we apply these lessons to our current world to protect lives during earthquakes? You might be shocked to learn about male emotions. Many people view emotions as universal, but males experience certain behavioral states like hypersensitivity, frustration, anxiety, and anger in unique ways. These feelings can be tied to various factors, including biochemical changes, hormonal fluctuations, and even stress. For example, when a man feels overwhelmed by life's demands, his body might react with increased cortisol levels, the hormone linked to stress, which can heighten feelings of frustration and anxiety. Furthermore, these states often lead to challenges in maintaining a strong sense of identity, as societal expectations sometimes dictate that men should be tough and stoic. When this pressure collides with their emotional experiences, males may struggle to express themselves authentically, often feeling trapped in a cycle of frustration and anger. Understanding these behavioral states can help us foster a more supportive environment where men feel comfortable discussing their feelings. So how can we create spaces that encourage emotional expression for all? Explore the thrilling world of Godzilla on Awaji Island. This unique theme park celebrates Japan's legendary monster, bringing fans face-to-face with an iconic figure of cinema. The park features a massive Godzilla sculpture that stretches over 394 feet long, making it an impressive sight for visitors. One of the most exhilarating experiences here is the zip line that allows guests to feel like they're being drawn into Godzilla's gigantic mouth. Imagine soaring through the air, heart racing as you swoop down like a character from your favorite movie. The park doesn't just stop at the majestic sculpture. It offers exhibits and attractions that dive into the history of Godzilla and its impact on the film industry. From watching thrilling shows to learning about special effects used in the films, there's something for everyone. Whether you're a die-hard fan of monster movies or just looking for a fun outing, this park promises an unforgettable day full of adventure and nostalgia. What are you waiting for? Grab your friends and head to Awaji Island to meet the king of monsters. Have you ever wondered why Mont Blanc requires so much data? Capturing the breathtaking beauty of Mont Blanc as a stunning 360-degree panorama takes a whopping 46 terabytes of data. This mind-boggling amount lets viewers explore the majestic mountain in amazing detail, zooming in from miles away to spot features that would be impossible to see in a standard photo. Believe it or not, this incredible image is 45,000 times larger than a typical cell phone photo, showcasing the power of technology to bring remote landscapes to life. With such a vast amount of information, it's possible to appreciate the intricate textures of the rocky cliffs, the play of light on the snow, and even the common sights of flora and fauna. This impressive project represents the intersection of art, science, and engineering, inviting us all to experience nature like never before. So next time you marvel at a panoramic photo of Mont Blanc, remember the incredible amount of data that makes such an experience possible. Isn't it awe-inspiring how far we've come in visual technology? Did you know Winston Churchill loved his drinks? Churchill, the renowned British Prime Minister, was known for his hearty appreciation of alcohol, often enjoying whiskey sodas, fine wines, and brandy. He famously claimed that he had gained more from alcohol than it had taken from him, suggesting a rather relaxed view on his drinking habits. His routine often included a drink to accompany breakfast, and he'd sip on whiskey throughout the day while overseeing important decisions during World War II. This habit wasn't merely about pleasure, it also served to bolster his image of unwavering confidence and resilience during tumultuous times. Friends and colleagues often noted how his spirited personality was coupled with a sharp wit, possibly influenced by his fondness for libations. This relationship with alcohol created both intrigue and debate over how it impacted his leadership. Was it a boon for his creativity and resolve, or did it present challenges to his focus? Did you know Emma Watson is a gender equality champion? The talented actress, known for her iconic role as Hermione Granger in the Harry Potter series, has devoted much of her time to advocating for gender equality around the world. From 2012 to 2014, she proudly served as a UN Women Goodwill Ambassador, using her platform to highlight important issues facing women today. One of her most notable initiatives is the He for She campaign, which encourages men to join the fight for gender equality, emphasizing that this cause benefits everyone, regardless of gender. Through powerful speeches and engaging social media campaigns, Watson has inspired countless individuals to think critically about gender roles and to take action in their own communities. Her efforts emphasize that achieving equality is a shared responsibility, challenging traditional perceptions, and fostering collaboration among all genders. By showing that activism can come from varied backgrounds, Emma Watson not only transformed her career, but also became a voice for change, proving that anyone can make a difference. Is it really true that vampires once sparked royal investigations? During the Habsburg monarchy, the belief in vampires swept through society, shaping both culture and politics. Empress Maria Theresa, intrigued and concerned about these dark fears among her people, took the unusual step of sending her personal physician, Gerard van Swieten, on an investigation. After thorough research and observations, van Swieten concluded that vampires were purely mythical. In a bold move, Empress Maria Theresa officially outlawed the practice of desecrating corpses in the name of vampire hunting. This decision not only reflected a shift in belief, but also demonstrated her desire to protect her citizens from superstition-driven violence. It's fascinating to think that even in a time of science and enlightenment, legends of vampires were powerful enough to influence royal decrees. Who knew the blood-sucking legends stirred such intrigue at the highest levels? Did you know that Lake Natron is truly bizarre? This extraordinary lake, located in Tanzania, has a striking ability to preserve animals that come into contact with its waters. The lake's high levels of sodium carbonate, along with extreme temperatures, create a unique environment. When birds or other small animals accidentally fall in, the water essentially mummifies them, resulting in a startlingly beautiful and eerie effect. These animals, often resembling statues, become coated in a white flaky substance, leaving them perfectly preserved. This phenomenon has drawn attention from scientists and tourists alike, adding to the lake's mystique as a natural wonder. The incredibly high alkalinity of Lake Natron means it can reach temperatures of about 60 degrees Celsius, 140 degrees Fahrenheit, making it inhospitable for most life forms. How fascinating is it to think about nature's unexpected creations? What if I told you sunflowers follow the sun? This fascinating phenomenon is called heliotropism, and it happens when young sunflower blooms turn their heads to track the sun's movement across the sky during the day. This clever behavior enables the plants to soak up as much sunlight as possible, which is crucial for photosynthesis, the process that allows them to convert light energy into food. As the sun rises in the east and sets in the west, the flower buds dance along with it, ensuring they capture optimal light. Interestingly, adult sunflowers typically face east to greet the sunrise, which can attract more pollinators. While they stop following the sun as they mature, this unique ability showcases nature's ingenious strategies for growth and survival. Next time you see a field of sunflowers, remember they aren't just pretty, they're also smart gardeners of the plant world. Prepare to be amazed by balloon bombs in Waluwash. During World War II, Japan launched around 9,000 balloon bombs aimed at the United States as a unique strategy to cause havoc. These bombs were carried by the wind across the Pacific Ocean, and surprisingly, about 1,000 of them reached American land. Most of these balloons landed in uninhabited or remote areas, which kept the destruction relatively low. However, one tragic incident stood out. A single balloon caused the only death on American soil during the entire war. This unfortunate event involved 6 people, including a pregnant woman who encountered the balloon bomb while on a picnic in Oregon. Although the balloon bomb campaign was largely unsuccessful in its intended purpose, it demonstrated the innovative, if desperate, tactics employed during wartime. It's a fascinating and sobering tale that underscores the lengths to which nations will go in conflict. You might be surprised by North Dakota's earthquakes. This state is one of the least seismically active in the U.S., only feeling about 3 earthquakes per decade. Thanks to its stable geological structure, North Dakota offers residents a unique sense of security compared to places like California, where earthquakes are a common occurrence. While the ground may tremble in other states, North Dakota's solid bedrock keeps it calm and quiet. This calm environment allows people to enjoy life without the fear of sudden shakes and quakes disrupting their daily routines. The low earthquake rate not only affects how locals perceive their surroundings, but also influences building codes and infrastructure planning. So if you're living in or visiting North Dakota, you can rest easy knowing that seismic activity is far from a concern. Isn't it interesting how geography shapes our everyday lives? This might surprise you. Pets boost our health. Owning a pet can significantly enhance your well-being in ways you might not expect. Research shows that pet owners tend to enjoy higher self-esteem and are often more physically active than those without pets. Just imagine coming home after a long day and being greeted by a wagging tail or a purring cat. That simple interaction can lower your blood pressure and ease stress levels. Playing with a dog or cuddling a cat releases feel-good hormones in your brain, promoting happiness. Even watching fish swim calmly in a tank has soothing benefits. For many, pets also combat feelings of loneliness, providing companionship and unconditional love. Whether it's the joy of taking a dog for a walk or the comfort of a furry friend curling up beside you, pets truly play a vital role in improving mental and physical health. Did you know about the fascinating vampire deer? The water deer, often called the vampire deer because of its sharp fangs, is an intriguing antlerless species that calls China home. This unique mammal thrives in forested and humid regions across China and Korea, where it navigates the lush landscapes with its remarkable adaptations. However, today, the water deer faces a critically endangered status, largely due to habitat loss and a significant decline in its population. This decline is alarming, as these deer play a vital role in their ecosystem. The vampire deer stands out not just for its distinctive fangs, reminiscent of something out of a fantasy novel, but also for its gentle demeanor despite its fierce appearance. Conservation efforts are crucial to protect this remarkable species and its habitat. Without immediate action, we may lose this extraordinary animal forever. So next time you hear about a vampire deer, remember how special it is and why we should all care about its survival. Guess what really drives Jessie J's success? Jessica Ellen Cornish, known as Jessie J, has captivated us with her powerful voice and dynamic performances. But did you know her full name holds a bit of her personal story? Born in 1988 in London, she grew up dreaming of stardom while facing challenges that shaped her determination. Jessie J began singing at a young age, performing in school plays and talent shows. Her unique style blends pop, R&B, and hip-hop, allowing her to stand out in the crowded music scene. She rose to fame with hits like Price Tag and Domino, showcasing her ability to tackle catchy tunes while sharing meaningful messages. As someone who has openly battled with anxiety and health issues, Jessie J inspires fans not just with her music but also with her resilience and authenticity. So when you listen to her songs, remember there's a deep story behind the name Jessica Ellen Cornish. Ever thought about why the Voynich manuscript is a mystery? This bizarre book, created in the 15th century, is unlike any other. Filled with intricate illustrations of surreal plants, astronomical diagrams, and untranslatable text, it has puzzled scholars and codebreakers for centuries. The manuscript is named after Wilfrid Voynich, who acquired it in 1912 and ignited widespread curiosity. Its script is written in an unknown language that no one has been able to crack, leading to wild theories about its purpose. Some believe it's a herbal guide, while others think it might be an elaborate hoax or even an alien document. Despite countless hours of research and modern technology trying to unlock its secrets, the Voynich manuscript remains a tantalizing enigma. What stories might it hold, and why was it created? The mystery continues to captivate anyone who ventures to explore its pages. How does Fazan Island change its nationality twice a year? Fazan Island is an intriguing place because it remarkably alternates between being Spanish and French every 6 months. From February to July, the island belongs to Spain, while from August to January, it's under French control. This unique arrangement showcases a rare example of shared sovereignty, allowing both nations to manage the island's affairs. Imagine the diversity in culture, language, and traditions that must come from living under two different nationalities. Residents and visitors get to experience a blend of Spanish and French influences, making Fazan a fascinating spot for anyone interested in history or international relations. Legal systems, public services, and even celebrations might shift with the change of seasons, creating a vibrant and dynamic living environment. It's almost like a cultural exchange program on an island. So if you fancy a trip to a place where the view changes, not just seasonally but nationally, Fazan Island might be the perfect destination for you. Surprisingly, it's a fact that flamingos aren't born pink. When these fascinating birds hatch, they come into the world sporting a dull grayish-white color. It's not until they start munching on a diet full of brine shrimp and algae that the magic happens. These specific foods contain high levels of carotenoids, which are the same pigments that give carrots their vibrant orange hue. As flamingos digest these colorful foods, their bodies transform, gradually infusing their feathers, beaks, and even their skin with stunning shades of pink and orange. This process can take several years, so you might see young flamingos hanging out in shades of gray, while their older kin flaunt their bright plumage. If a flamingo misses out on this special diet, it's possible for them to remain pale and lose those vibrant colors altogether. Isn't it incredible how food can change a bird's appearance so dramatically? Believe it or not, Burger King has a sauna. This unique twist on fast food culture is found in Helsinki, Finland, where the popular chain offers an unexpected experience. Dine while you unwind in a sauna. Imagine sitting back with a delicious Whopper, feeling the warmth of the steam surrounding you, and having a towel draped over your shoulders. It's not just about eating, it's a full sensory adventure. The sauna adds a cozy touch to your meal, creating a relaxing atmosphere that's rare in the fast food world. Customers have shared that the personalized service enhances the experience, making it not just about grabbing a quick bite, but savoring a moment of comfort. This reflects a broader trend in Finland, where saunas are a significant part of the culture and social life. By blending these two enjoyable activities, Burger King is truly changing the way we think about fast food. So the next time you crave a burger, why not think about enjoying it in a sauna? It's a quick getaway from the ordinary. What if I told you musical magic transformed history? The South Pacific, a captivating musical adaptation by James A. Michener, takes audiences on a journey where wartime stories become magical narratives. Set against the backdrop of World War II, this enchanting tale weaves together the lives of soldiers and locals in the South Pacific, illustrating not only the struggles of war, but also the power of love and resilience. Michener masterfully blends history with artistic expression, capturing both the beauty and complexity of the region's culture. The characters, from courageous nurses to conflicted soldiers, navigate their emotions and relationships amidst the chaos of battle. With unforgettable songs and vibrant choreography, the musical invites the audience to experience the era's hopes and challenges, making history feel alive and relatable. South Pacific reminds us that even in difficult times, art can shine a light, telling stories that resonate across generations. So have you ever thought about how a story from the past can inspire hope today? The Ukrainian flag holds amazing meanings behind its colors. The striking blue and yellow colors are not just aesthetically pleasing, they tell a story of the nation's identity. The blue represents the vast sky, symbolizing freedom and peace, while the yellow reflects the golden wheat fields that stretch across Ukraine's landscape. This is especially important because Ukraine is one of the largest wheat exporters in the world, providing a significant portion of the global food supply. The flag is a powerful reminder of the country's agricultural wealth and its rich cultural heritage. Every time you see the blue and yellow waving, you're witnessing a representation of hope and abundance. The colors are deeply rooted in the history and spirit of the Ukrainian people, celebrating their connection to the land and their aspirations for a brighter future. Have you ever thought about the deeper meanings behind national flags? You might be shocked to learn that polar bears can change color. Pelusa, a polar bear at the Mendoza Zoo in Argentina, recently gained some unusual fame for sporting a striking purple fur coat. This vibrant hue, far from the typical white fur we associate with polar bears, was the result of a special treatment applied by veterinarians. They used a unique substance to protect her delicate skin from fungus and infections, which temporarily changed the color of her fur. However, this lively purple appearance was not permanent. After a while, Pelusa's fur returned to its original cream color, bringing back the majestic look that polar bears are known for. This interesting case highlights the creativity and care that zookeepers and veterinarians provide to ensure the health of animals, even if it means a temporary fashion statement. Isn't it fascinating how a little bit of science can result in such an eye-catching change?